Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So guys, in this session I am going to explain you about how you can post media files on a Twitter using a Tweepy module of a Python. Okay, so let's get started. So first of all, there are some prerequisites to use the to upload a media on a Twitter. So first of all, you have to create a one account in a developer.twitter.com. If you guys don't have any account created in a developer console of a Twitter, you guys have to first create a one developer account. Once you create a Twitter developer account, the Twitter will going to be verify your account, and once they verified and give a confirmation to you, you will see that this developer portal menu in your developer account. Okay, so without your confirmation of your account by Twitter, you can't see this developer portal menu. Okay, so once you after successfully confirmation, just go to this developer portal. Okay, you have to create a new app. So just go to this project and apps that is below to the dashboard. Just click on this projects and app. Click on this overview. So this overview defines you like if you already created any project or app, this will list all your projects and apps. You can create a new app. So let's say I'm creating a new app. You have to give a specific unique name to your app. This is universally uniquely identified. So let's say I'm giving a tweepy 98 text. Okay, just click on this next button. Okay, so it will giving you some credentials, that is API key and API key secret. You can copy these credentials and paste it somewhere to use further in your script, or you can just go to this app setting. Okay, you guys can if you do forgot to copy that credentials, you can find out the credentials here in your keys and apps. So this is your apps. Just go to your app which you just created. It is we just created this tweepy 98 test. Just go to this app and you can find another tab that is keys and tokens. So just go to this keys and tokens. Okay, and if you go to like below scroll down, you will find this access token and secret. Okay, so basically the access token and secret are some credentials. Okay, so you just go to this keys and tokens menu. You will find some credentials. You have to generate the your credentials. If you copy your API key and secret previously in a previous step, so you can just use that credentials. Or if you forgot to copy that credentials, you just can click on this regenerate. So I'm just going to be click on the regenerate. Click on yes regenerate, and then copy your API key. Let's say I'm pasting it here. This is my API key and my API key secret. Okay, key secret is equal to this, and your API key is this. Okay, just copy and paste API key and API secret. Just click on this yes, I saved them, and just scroll down and click on this access token secret. You have to you have to generate for the first time. So just click on this generate, and it will give you the access token and access secret. Just copy the access token and same copy the access token secret. Okay, so save your code. Okay, so guys, you guys like observe this. Once you create generate your access token for the first time, it will create with the only a single permission, that is read only permission. But to post media on our Twitter account, we require read as well as write permission to our account. So how you guys can update your permissions? So in previous version, like in previous setting, you guys can go to this setting and you guys can like click on this edit button. It was allow you to update your setting, but in like a newest version, it is not allowing you to update your access permission. So you guys can do one thing. You guys can go to your setting menu, scroll down, and click on this user. You have to set this user authentication settings. So I'm going to just set my user authentication settings. So just click on this setup, and there are two options. You can set to version 2.0, and you can set also 1.0 a, or you guys can use both the authentication settings. So I'm going to use this just for now. I'm going to use auth 1.0. Okay, just enable it and scroll down, and here you guys can see there are list of permissions you guys can use. So I'm going to use the latest all the permissions. It's read, write, and direct message permission. You have to pass this callback URL. You guys can pass your callback URL like whenever your authentication, like after you successfully log into your Twitter account, where is it will going to be redirect. You guys can pass the callback URL. I'm going to just pass my just Google account. Okay, I'm passing my Google account. Just scroll down, and in the next tab, that is you have to pass this website URL. So I'm going to pass the same. That is same Google account for now. You guys can pass your own website URL. Okay, these two fields are must. That is like required fields. So I must have to pass these two values, and remaining are the optional. So I'm just keeping as optional, and I'm not passing anything. Just click on this save. Are you sure you want to change the permission? Okay, you have to say yes. Click on yes. Okay, so now you guys can go to your keys and tokens and scroll down. Still, you guys can observe this. You have only read only permission. Okay, so for that you have to regenerate your access tokens and tick secrets. Okay, so just click on regenerate. Click on yes, regenerate. Okay, so just go to copy your access token and update like overwrite your previous access token with the newest access token, and same for access token secret. Okay, just save your secret files, save your credentials, and click on yes, I saved them. And now you guys can see that you have a read, write, and direct message permissions. Okay, so the this is the your one side part. This is you guys can you guys took all your credentials required to post media on your Twitter account. Okay, so now next step is let's create a Python script. Here I'm going to use the TweePy module of a Python, and I'm going to post a media by just 3 to 4 steps. Okay, so there are simple steps. First, you have first step is you have to import the package. So I'm importing, that is import TweePy. Okay, and second step is you have to store the credentials. So we already did that step. So I'm just copying and paste here. So our second step is also completed. That is store our credentials. Okay, so next step is you have to set your authentication. You have to set your credentials for the authentication purpose. So I'm creating one variable, that is auth is equal to tweetpy dot auth handler, and inside the auth handler you have to pass two credentials, that is your API key, and second one is your API key secret. And now you have to say you just created a handler object. Now you have to set the handler auth handler object. Okay, so the step is auth dot set access token. Inside a bracket you have to pass your access token and access secret. So I'm passing my access token, and second one is access token secret. Okay, so we have just created one Python script. We just import a one QPy module, and we just copy our credentials from our account. Just we just from our account of our app we just created, and we are doing just the authentication with our credentials. Okay, so now let's just check our authentication is successful or not. So I'm just printing the authentication is successfully. Okay, why? Because I'm just printing one message. So basically, these two steps are doing authentication. If your authentication successful, it will it will go going for the further statement. Okay, so now just save the code, and now I'm going to open my command prompt. Just can open a CMD. Okay, open a command prompt. I'm creating one Python. I'm going to create a one Python virtual environment. Basically for the like not conflicting all the packages with another project or another library. Okay, so I'm creating Python -m venv and the name of the virtual environment is tweepy environment. Okay, just press enter. It will take a few seconds. Okay, so your environment is created. So now just activate your environment. So the command is dot name of the account, your environment, that is tweepy environment scripts / and activate. Okay, so my environment is activated. Now I can do whatever I want to do in my particular environment. So I'm running my Python file that is we just created. This is Python. Name of the file is Twitter upload. Twitter upload.py and press enter. Okay, so it is showing that no module name tweepy. So we have to install a tweepy module. Okay, so the command is pip install and tweepy. Press enter. It will going to install all the packages required to upload or a post our media into our account. Okay, so now next step is just run the our Python file. There is Python Twitter upload.py. Press enter. So it is like showing that authentication is successfully. So our credentials are proper and it is working fine. Okay. So now next and the last step is you have to upload our media files. Okay. So the command is I'm creating one object. This media is equal to the okay. Before that, we have to create a one API. Okay, our authentication is successful. We have to create one object to use all the APIs of Twitter. Okay, so I'm creating one object. It is API is equal to tweepy dot API. It is in a caps lock, and inside the bracket we have to pass our authentication object. It's auth. Okay, our API object is created. Now let's use the API object and its methods. So I'm using to upload a media, that is API dot media upload. Okay, and inside a bracket we have to pass the path of our video. This we I have the one video that is in my current directory, that is test video. So I'm just passing our path, that is test video dot mp4. You guys can pass the exact path of your absolute path of your file. Okay, so our we just uploaded media using a media upload method. So now next step is we have to update the status of your media we just created. Okay, so the last step is let's I'm using a one variable result is equal to. Okay, so last step is media dot update status, and inside a bracket we have to pass first step is status is equal to the state. This status parameter are this status parameter is must, and the use of the status parameter is nothing but you have to pass if you want to pass something some caption to our media, then you can pass using this status parameter. So we are let's say I'm going to use this vpy python module. Okay, let's modify it. Uploaded using vpy python module. Okay, and next step is you have to pass the media IDs is equal to inside the bracket media IDs. Sorry, the you have to this is the other method is API dot update status. Okay, so this is we have to use the another method is API dot update status, and the status is nothing but the caption to your media, and we have to pass the id of our object of media, that is we just created. So we are going to pass media dot media id stream. Okay, just now at the end we are I'm going to print one message that is uploaded successful. Save your code. Okay, so just save your code and go to command prompt, run your python validates media. The file name was twitter upload. Okay, dot py, press enter. Authentication is are successful. So meanwhile let's go to our twitter account, refresh our twitter account. Just can go to home as well. Okay, you guys can see that it is just uploaded like this 11 seconds ago. Okay, you guys can see the uploaded successfully message is received. Okay, you guys can see media is uploaded successfully with the status. Okay, so for same like using the same method you guys can upload a image as well. So let me show it to you. By using the same method, just pass your file location of your image. So I'm passing my twitter limitation dot png. Okay, save your code, run it again, and you guys can see the it is uploaded successfully. Let me check to my account, refresh it. Wait a second, go to my account, and you guys can see that uploaded using Drupal model, that is our image is uploaded successfully. Okay, so okay guys, so this is it for this video, and the final tips and secret I want to share with you is, so there are too many limitations while uploading a media on your Twitter account. So while uploading a media on your Twitter account, you must have to keep in mind that all limitations, because if your limitations are if your video or image specifications are not satisfying the limitations of a Twitter account, so it will not going to be uploading your media object, and it will going to be send an error message that is 400 bad request while uploading your media object. So there are some limitations are so let me show the limitations of all my Twitter account. Mm, okay, so these are some of the limitations of your Twitter account. So the file formats it requires is must be for the video. It must be a movie type or a MP4 type. File size must be less than the 512 MB. Then the duration the minimum duration of uploading a video is 5 seconds, that's 0.5 seconds, and maximum duration must be less than 140 seconds, that is 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Aspect ratio resolution is frame rate, bit rate, video codec, and audio codec. These are some of the limitations provided by the Twitter API. So while uploading, you guys must have to keep in all these limitations in mind, and you have to upload a video on your Twitter account. Okay, so guys, that's it for this video. If you guys like a video and if you guys like feel that it is useful for you, so guys, please like my video and do subscribe to my channel and share it to your friends. And do if you guys have any query regarding uploading a media on your Twitter account, you guys can comment it down in the comment box. I will going to be give you a response as soon as possible. Thank you so much, guys.